fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And you asked me to go out.
Yeah.
He says, is this the only option? I said, when the server comes, ask him what else you can do. He keeps saying, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Anyway.
Because I can already see how this is going to end on his end. He's going to tell her he don't want to see her no more.
Let me see that again. I didn't get a good look at that.
Hey, welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Air Gordon. We just sent another video, man. I'm not going to keep this intro too long. We're going to get right into this. If you don't know me, we react on this channel, give our opinion, and keep the conversation going down in the comments. So, with no further ado, let's get in this.
I really can't. I just got back from a date with someone I met on Hinge. Let's call him Alan because that's his fucking name.
Okay.
One thing I liked about Alan is that he didn't waste too much time. We talked for like a day and a half and he was like, hey, I want to go out. Let's go on a date. And I was like, all right, perfect. I love it. We ended up going to Crazy Sushi in Wesley Chapel. And if you know me in real life or you watch my videos, I love sushi. I talk about sushi often. Every time I go out to eat, I go out for sushi. And everything was fine.
Okay, I've never seen her before, so this is my first time ever seeing her. I just want to make sure we level the playing field, okay? So we're all on the same page. I don't know anything about her. Okay, let's let her get into this.
So Alan saw the fucking menu. At Crazy Sushi, you have the option to do an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is $36 per person.
Mm-hmm.
When the server gave us the menu, Alan was like, is this $36 for both of us? It's per person. He was like, I'm on a budget right now. I can't afford much, and I'm trying to save money.
Okay, let's stop. Let's... Red flag. Red flag. Okay, so mistake number one here, right? I understand she said he got right to it and planned a date, but it doesn't seem like you guys spent enough time talking and getting to know one another. Because quite obviously, you saying the people who watch your lives and your channel seem to know more about you than the guy you actually went on a date with. Because I don't know how you show up to a restaurant, and that's not really your fault because I guess he invited you out, you picked the place. He should have done a better job of looking at the menu and knowing what the prices were before he agreed and accepted to meet you at that location. But at the same time, you guys gotta have a little bit more communication, because if you guys had talked a little bit more, and it sounds like you guys may have just been texting back and forth, but as you guys had a communication, but that's irrelevant, because whether you text or talk, it should have come up as far as the finances and what it is that you're comfortable with as far as going out on a first date. Because now we're here and he can't afford to be here. Now, shame on him for that. That's ridiculous. Why would you go somewhere knowing that you don't have enough money to pay for you and her? I don't understand this logic, but hey, shame on him for that. So let's see where she takes this, because he's completely out of bounds on that one. Don't take somebody on a date knowing you don't have enough money, unless that's been established ahead of time. Because maybe she would have agreed to going somewhere where it didn't cost any money, because she would have known your financial situation, if in fact she truly liked you. But let's let her continue.
You asked me to go out.
Yeah.
He says, is this the only option? I said, when the server comes, ask him what else you can do. The server comes and says you can do a la carte, which means you're just paying for the roll. You're paying per roll. The server gives us the a la carte menu, and he was like, yeah, these prices are way much better. Are you okay with doing this? I said, no. I said, no, when I go out to eat, I order what I want, I buy what I want, and I'm not gonna not get all you can eat sushi when I'm at a sushi place. I love sushi. I say,
okay, now I don't fault her on this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but I do agree with her on this. I totally agree. You invited her out to eat, and if this is a place that she frequents and this is what she actually likes and that's what she wants, I feel as though she's well within her right to say, no, I don't want to do it a la carte because I came here for this specific setup. And if you invited her there, you should have checked the prices on that place ahead of time. And if it's at a place that doesn't have prices on an online menu and you know you can't afford that, you got to say that up front. And if she doesn't want to go out with you after that, And that's fine too, because that at that point you know everything that you need to know about the young lady, and vice versa for the man. But we have to stick to him for this situation because he asked her out, so he would know everything that he needed to know. What's the point of going out somewhere, not having enough money to pay for you and her, and you invited her out? That's insane. Again, unless that was established beforehand, and obviously it wasn't.
We're gonna order separately. I want the all you can eat, and he's gonna do the a la carte. We go through the menu. I place my order. He places his order, and he says, "I'm sorry, like I'm on a budget right now. Are you okay with paying for your own food?" I said that's fine. The only reason I said that's fine is because I'm not gonna not get what the fuck I want at one of my favorite sushi places. He ends up ordering two things. I don't know how much it cost, but he also ordered a Diet Coke. Or is it Pepsi? It don't matter. He ordered a soda. The server did not bring him his soda. The server brings us our sushi, but I think he forgot about his Coke. And Alan's like, I'm gonna wait to eat because I can't eat without drinking. So he's just sitting there the entire time with no drink and not eating his food. And I'm about to order a second roll. He's like, I think he forgot about me. Should I wave him down? I said, do what you have to do to get your drink. Like, you're a man. Why do I need to tell you to get the fuck up? He starts going like this at the table. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Not even like waving his hands in the air so the server could see him. He's like, hello, hello. And I'm like mortified because what the fuck is happening? The server comes and
Okay, so this date has already gone in a direction of no return. And it seems as though she has no respect for this guy at this particular point. But I mean, in this scenario, he hasn't done anything that's actually respectable. So I mean, it's understood at this point because she's looking at him flagging the the waiter down in a weak way, and she's just like, "Hey, I'm not helping you, man. I'm getting my second roll. That's on you."
like, you forgot my drink, brother. Like, oh, I'm sorry. He goes, gives him his drink. Then Alan has the audacity to say, can I have some melted butter? The server says, butter? He was like, yeah, can I have some butter to dip my sushi in? Who eats butter with sushi? Who does? That's a legitimate question. I did not know people eat melted butter with sushi. The server goes, we don't have butter here. People typically use the soy sauce or the spicy mayo. Anywho, we're having basic conversation. I already know I'm not seeing you again, but I'm about to eat my sushi and order more sushi to go. And he looks drowsy, very tired, and he keeps saying, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. Anyways, he goes to the bathroom, and then I ended up ordering pad thai to go and two more sushi rolls.
So this whole thing is a bit disrespectful. It sounds like, just from what I'm hearing here, it sounds like he was not happy with her, and as far as what he saw in person, and now he's being a kind of a jerk about it, right? You're yawning, you don't want to pay for the meal, you don't want to flag the waiter down, you're just trying to get through this and get it over with. My thing is this: why even show up? Spend more time on the front end getting to know the woman, spend more time on the front end understanding who she is. Try to have some real live phone conversations. Maybe send some actual photos of yourself back, because it sounds like y'all met on a dating app before you go meet him in person. And then you have this horrible experience. But anyway, let's let her continue.
Go home with because it's all you can eat for $36. I'm gonna get my money's worth. He was in the bathroom. The server brought my pad thai, and when he comes to the table, he says, I thought you were done. Why are you rushing me? I said, I am done. He said, oh, I thought your food was going to be in a box. I said, I'm about to ask for a box. Why are you rushing me? He's like, it's just been a really long day. I said, we didn't have to hang out today if you're so tired. He was like, well, I just wanted to see you. Then shut the fuck up. Why are you complaining? I didn't have my card with me, so I go to the booth to pay. I go, can you hold my sushi for me? He's like, of course I can. That's the least you can fucking do. I pay for my food, grab.
He said, I just want to see you. And it sounds to me like, again, he was not happy with what he saw. That's what it sounds like. Because I can already see how this is going to end on his end. He's gonna tell her he don't want to see her no more. I can already see how this is gonna go based on what she's saying and what she's describing. He wasn't happy with what he saw. I think he probably felt like he got catfished. But I mean, that's just what I'm taking from this story time. You guys jump in the comments and let me know what you guys think. What are you guys hearing thus far?
Sushi. He goes, "Can I walk you to your car?" I said, "My car is literally like right out the door. Like, you don't have to walk me." He goes, "But I want to." He walks me to my car. He opens my door, put my sushi in the car, put myself in the car, skirt, skirt, Karika's going home. I get home to text me, to tell me it's not going to work out and he doesn't think we should continue seeing each other. So I'm going to show you my graceful response.
Okay. Y'all see this. I mean, listen. I guess her frustration came out in the text message. I'm not here to tell somebody how to respond to someone. Um, y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the response. I'm not here to tell somebody how to respond to a date that did not go well.
People tell me that I'm Buttercup out of the Powerpuff Girls, that I'm a Sour Patch Kid because I'm sweet and sour, that I'm mean. Because who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And I have my leftover pad thai that I'm gonna eat while I watch Housewives. Also forgot to mention that he's in his 30s, renting a room from some 66-year-old lady that his mom found for him. He works at Just Pizza a few hours a week and does freelance on the side. Do I think me not wanting kids was a non-negotiable for him? Yes, but I also think it kind of intimidated him because I was like, I like to spend. I shop. I go to Sephora. I go to Ulta. I have lots of things. And that's just not a lifestyle he can clearly keep up with. Or maybe he just doesn't want to, but babes, this not gonna work out. When he told me he works at Jet's Pizza, I was like, I don't really like Jet's Pizza. He says, why? Because it's expensive. You clearly think everything is expensive. I really do.
So again, the biggest takeaway from this, in my opinion, is get to know somebody before you actually go out with them. And I understand, these dating apps is the new wave out here, I suppose, right? So I come from an era where there were no dating apps. The internet wasn't readily available like that. You actually had to walk up to somebody and have a conversation in order to persuade them to give you their phone number and have them want to reach back out to you and talk to you and get to know you any further. So this whole app thing is totally different because there's no real emotion in it. You're just looking at a photo of somebody and you're swiping and they match you that way. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but there's actually no real getting to know each other. So then when you finally meet each other, it leads to dates like this because photos can fool you 10 times out of 10, depending on how the person wants to put those photos up. And so it just seems that with these apps, it's a lot of time wasting. And again, I'm not here to tell you how to respond to a text message, especially if you feel offended by what the man did. So I'm not even going to give my opinion. I'm going to let you guys give your opinion on that. But listen, you guys saw what I saw. Y'all heard what I heard. I need you to jump down in the comments. Let me know, how would you have handled that? What do you guys think? Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.